You might have had advice about niching down so that you are more specifically targeting a narrower market so that you can be seen as the expert in that market. But did you know there are different ways to actually do that? 3. Inbound, outbound, and a combination. Number 1, inbound. This is everything you can do on your own channels. So this is writing blog posts specifically for that target audience. It is putting your social media posts, calling out exactly who it is you want to find, whether that's posts for helping tech companies with their social media marketing, glassware for interior designers, super concentrated in your market, and that you control the narrative of everything you post relates to that niche. But you can also do outbound. And what this means you go out to places where your ideal audience are. That is becoming a guest on a podcast whose audience are your industry you're targeting. It's going to industry events where your target audience is. And you can do both of those independently. If you know your niche and you're really solid in it, you can do A. You can also do A and B. But if you're testing out a new market and you're not quite sure yet, you might want to keep your marketing a little bit broad on your social channels. But you can still do the outbound. You can still go out and find your industry and target people that way. And even if your website doesn't specifically call them out, you are getting known within that industry as a specialist. The best combination is probably going to be A and B, inbound and outbound combined. So you are absolutely nailing down your audience and who you're speaking to. But if you're still working through your niche and you're not sure, you might choose to go with outbound and just see what happens. See what you can build before you put it onto your social channels. Obviously, the advice is always going to be choose your industry, drill down as deep as you can go. If there are conferences for people who dress up as mermaids, origami, where my mentor was telling me the other day that there's a conference just for origami makers, then you can't niche too far down. So sometimes you just have to go for it, and you might do inbound and outbound, but if you're still not sure, try outbound and see how it fits.